This is Keshavan Seshadri here, and I'm going to be teaching JavaScript. So JavaScript is a very important language for web-based scripting, and what this video is going to be about is introduction. So introduction consists of JavaScript history. Now JavaScript was the first web-based scripting language. It was developed by Netscape Technologies. They called it LiveScript initially, but what happened was they were running a bit slow, so they partnered with Java, and they gained vast popularity. So Microsoft also was competing with them. They developed a new language called TypeScript. So in order to battle that competition, JavaScript partnered with Java and created the JavaScript. So yeah. One more thing to notice here is that it is no way in connection with Java. JavaScript not equal to Java, or no any means of connection, right? Except the name. So this was the headlines on December 4, 1995. Moving on to introduction. Okay, it's a client-side scripting language. So scripting languages are of two types: client-based and server-based. So client-based scripting language is JavaScript. So here what you do is you make a change and you can see the changes in the web browser itself without a need of a server. Server-side scripting involves the need of a server, and scripting languages are PHP and many more. Even Node.js is one part. So what Node.js is? Node.js is a scripting language. It's a server-side scripting mainly. So this is also written in JavaScript. So why you have JavaScript is you say it's a client-side scripting language. On the other hand, you say it's a server-side scripting language. Why? Because we need a universality, right? So we need to have everything uniform. Because if you have different languages for each thing, although we have PHP and other scripting languages separate for server-side scripting, we need to have some commonality. So right, what this means is that you don't have to learn a specific language or a new language to perform client-side scripting separately and server-side scripting separately. You can have both of them common. Now JavaScript is a very efficient language. It can be customized. You can add libraries and packages. It's event-driven programming, and it's universal. So JavaScript runs on a browser. It's also called as a JavaScript virtual machine, just like Java runs on a Java virtual machine. Okay, so it is an object-based language. Also, this is based on OOP, right? Object-oriented programming. Now, JavaScript is an object-based language. It has three objects: native objects, host objects, and user-defined objects. Native objects are defined by the JavaScript. So, and host objects are present in the HTML. That is, this is the HTML web page. So this is called as a window. And it has HTML document, and you can have forms and other stuff. Now, user-defined objects are defined by the user. So defined by the user meaning, suppose var obj object is equal to new object. So this is how you define an object. Okay, characteristics of JavaScript. JavaScript has a universal support. Browsers can run all browsers can run JavaScript, although there's an exception. That is, if you have some packages, some new stuff, that is, say for example, you have a very latest package like something like 3.js, which is kind of recent, and it might not run in IE less than 5, right? It might run on Microsoft Firefox, it might run on Internet Edge, right? It might but it might not run on Internet Explorer. So that is one exception. And it is a dynamically typed language, meaning you don't have to specify the data type of the object. Say for example, integer a equal to 5. You don't have to write like this. You can just write var a equal to 5. And it automatically knows that you're writing 5, which is a number. And it is not integer or floating point decimals in JavaScript. All of them are represented as numbers. So number also consists of 5 and 5.0, right? So this is called as dynamic typing, writing as variables and not specifying the data type. So JavaScript is a structured language. Almost all languages that we come across are structured, meaning they have support for if statements, while loops, for loops. So it's kind of a structure. And JavaScript has prototype based classes. It has functions as methods and object constructors.